We're going to go ahead and take another break, but wanted to let you know that our game time weather is brought to you by Charlie Henderson State Farm. As when we come back, we'll also announce our starting lineups, which are brought to you by Riken Elastomers. Join the Riken Elastomers team with process operator starting pay at over $18 an hour and an excellent benefit package that includes employee paid benefits. Call 270-475-2150, extension 214 to learn more. Again, national anthem about to play, so we don't want to talk over that. So we'll take a time out. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups, and we'll be ready for opening pitch after this.
Herb Hayes Furniture, always the best.
Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress is your one-stop shop for all your furniture needs. From cozy sofas and chairs to stylish dining sets and bedroom furniture, we offer a wide selection to suit any taste and budget. We're here to help you find the perfect piece to complete your space. Whether you're redecorating or furnishing a new space, come visit us at Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress, where you always get the best selection, the best furniture at the best price on the Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
Herb Hayes Furniture, always the best.
At Pennywile Electric, empowering you is at the center of all we do. Pennywile Electric's mission is not just to provide reliable service at competitive rates. It's also finding innovative ways to keep our members and employees safe, promote economic development, create a well-trained workforce, and to educate you to help you save on utility costs. Pennywile Electric, enhancing your quality of life since 1937.
A career to the max awaits. Max Arnold & Sons bulk plant locations are looking to hire tank wagon drivers in Madisonville, Kentucky. Requires CDL, Class B and hazardous materials endorsement, home daily, along with health insurance, paid time off, dental, vision, 401k matching, life insurance, referral program, and tuition reimbursement. Starting salary is $40,000, a year base with overtime, above 40 hours being paid time and time and a half. Learn more at careerstothemax.net.
Here's your WHOP Weather Center forecast. Lows level off around 66. Tonight, under overcast skies, winds out of the northeast at around 5 miles an hour. Slight chance of thunderstorms. Tomorrow, high temperatures reach up to 86. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Partly cloudy tomorrow night. Slight chance of thunderstorms. Lows dip down to about 67. That's the forecast from the WHOP Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Megan Mulford. Right now, it's 81 degrees.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
And welcome back here. Jamar Perkins joined by Cole Sloan. And again, the Hoppers hosting the Fulton Railroaders. We want to go ahead and give our starting lineups again, brought to you by Riken Elastomers. First up for the Fulton Railroaders, it will be in the lineup. Garrett Taylor playing at shortstop. Drake DeFreitas will be playing at second base. Third batter is Jake Vitale out in center field. The cleanup man will be Cannon Lewis playing at third base. Then Andres Abar will be playing at first base. Dom Maldette will be out in right field. Seventh batter is Logan Lacey. He'll be the catcher behind the plate. Then, Logan Crowley will be the player catching. Jonathan Walsh, he'll be in the lineup as well, but batting eighth. And then the ninth batter will be Nick Kalin. He will be the pitcher and the DH for the ball game today. And Nick Kalin, again, the starting pitcher for Fulton. And then for the Hoptown Hoppers, they'll start things off with John Keebler, and he will be playing out in center field tonight. And Grant Snyder, he will be playing at shortstop, the second batter. Third batter is Colby Webb playing at first base. Braden Eftink's the DH tonight, batting fourth. Batting fifth will be Caden Buxton over at third base. The fifth batter is Dom Davis playing out in right field. Ethan Landis will be the seventh batter playing at second base. Hadley Smith will be behind the plate at catcher tonight. And Jacob Bly will be out in left field, while Braden Kanan is the starting pitcher for the Hoptown Hoppers tonight. As that is, again, your starting lineups for the Hoptown Hoppers. They're wearing their white uniforms, white on white. White jerseys with white pants, red lettering. Wearing their white and red hats with the red brim. For Fulton, they're wearing their brown uniforms with orange lettering and their gray pants. Once again, the Hoppers playing against the Fulton Railroaders. Kind of a similar look for maybe some of these players, kind of a weekend series. Of course, not playing them on Sunday, but a doubleheader in a sense, as the Hoptown Hoppers are actually going to be hosting Fulton again tomorrow night for the play-in game. But I'm sure if you ask these players, some might say this game doesn't mean anything, but I know for these Hoppers, they talked about, the host family. This is a host family night, and they want to get a win for this home team, this home crowd, should I say. So Hoppers are going to look to lock in, and kind of as they head to the postseason, finish on a good note here in the regular season. Again, starting pitcher is Braden Canan, and just a few moments away from our opening pitch, which is brought to you by Bloom by Magnolia and Chancellor Landscaping. For all your landscaping and floral needs, call 270-889-9641. Excuse me, 270-889-8001 is the number. And then umpires at home plate, it'll be Chad Crutcher tonight. The first base ump is Rick Erickson, and the third base umpire is Jeremy Earlbeck. Again, starting things off at the plate is Garrett Taylor for Fulton. First pitch is going to be swung on, and that ball is going to be popped up to the shortstop, Grant Snyder.
It's a good way to start the game.
Absolutely. One out quickly. And let's do that 2 more times for a first pitch swing out. So that'd be the goal. But at the plate now is Drake DeFreitas. Plays at second base for Fulton. First pitch inside, ball 1.
That one just missed. Real close on that inside corner.
And that ball will be fouled off. So now 1 ball and 1 strike. That's the count. Pitch there will be low and in the dirt. So make it 2 balls and 1 strike. So a 2-1 count. We'll get 1 out on the board here in the top of the first. That ball will be hit high, and it'll go over the head of the second baseman. And that's a base hit for DeFreitas.
A little bit too high there. Landis made a jump at it, but
so 1 out and a runner at first here for Fulton. Jake Vitale is at the plate. First pitch, outside, ball 1. Lefty Vitale here at the plate. Pickoff attempt. Back in time there is DeFreitas at first. So 1-0 count. And that's a pitch that just gets outside for a strike there. A nice outer part of the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that is going to be a foul ball. Goes behind the bleachers near third base. So 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count. One, 2 inside, swung on by the lefty, but that one's going foul, and diving for it out near right field was Dom Davis. He couldn't get to it, but you got to love the effort there. He did not give up on that ball.
couldn't see it. Got blocked by the wall.
The wall will get you. He laid out.
Completely laid out. So
near the fence, too. I had to be a little careful there.
he's not usually, we don't usually see him in right field. He's usually behind the plate, so change of pace here.
Yeah, a few lineup changes. I was seeing John Keebler out in center field's a different look as well. That ball is going to be hit high and short center. On the run, catching it there is
Snyder.
Snyder
caught that one. Held the runner at first. Nice job by him.
And so now 2 outs, and Cannon Lewis is at the plate for Fulton. Still that runner at first. Pickoff attempt back at first is DeFreitas. Again, this was a host family night as they were honoring the host families here. That's a pop fly high and actually going. Buxton's tracking it down, and he gets it in the glove over near third. So that is going to do it For the top of the first, there was one hit, no errors, one left on base, and no runs scored. Looking over at our scoreboard, brought to you by Car Connection of Hopkinsville. Still scoreless. Now we head to the bottom of the first, and we'll have more Hopper baseball brought to you by Chick-fil-A here on 95.3 The Farm.
Whether it's Planters Bank's main campus in downtown Hopkinsville, Planters' investment in the latest electronic technologies, or their bankers eager to help you, Planters Bank provides the convenience and access to be the perfect financial partner. If you're looking for a bank with the best access in downtown Hopkinsville, stop by and see the great things you can expect at Planters Bank, including downtown Hopkinsville drive-through banking and ATM. Expect great things at Planters Bank. Equal housing opportunity and member FDIC.
Whether you're shopping for an engagement ring or you just need a little something for a birthday gift, J. Schrecker Jewelry can help you find just what you're looking for with our wide selection of jewelry and gift items. And of course, gift wrapping is always free. We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30, and Saturday from 9 until 2. Or shop online by visiting our website at jschreckerjewelry.com. J. Schrecker Jewelry, 909 South Main Street in the heart of historic downtown Hopkinsville.
This is Hoptown Hoppers baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Welcome back here to Tiger Field. The Hoptown Hoppers playing against the Fulton Railroaders. Interesting story here for Fulton. The name Kalen rang a bell, but in a different way, as that's the starting pitcher tonight. And you can kind of talk more about it, Cole. I believe that Nick was playing some catcher for Fulton this season.
He was. And, Fulton has ran out of pitching, I've been told, and they have only position players left. So tonight they have a position player pitching, and they will tomorrow night in the playoff game. And anybody that pitches for the rest of the season for Fulton will be position players that haven't pitched since high school.
And so looking at him, you could tell watching Kalen warm up here, you could tell he's pitched before, but they say not as much pace as the Hoppers have had to deal with this season. So might be a bit of adjustment for them, but once they do adjust, we could see the bats working for the Hoppers.
Hopefully he gets started early here.
Pitch there, a bit high and inside. That'll be ball one. John Keebler's the leadoff man for the Hoppers tonight. A 1-0 count. That ball will be grounded over to third. It's fielded. The throw is a bit low, but a nice job there by the first baseman, Abar, to be able to get the scoop. That's out number one there. 5-3 if you're keeping the book at home. Grant Snyder now at the plate, shortstop for the Hoppers. Pitch there is going to be high for ball one. So a 1-0 count. Again, one out here. Swing and a miss. Pitch looked a bit off speed right there.
Yeah. Well, you know,
It's
kind of hard to tell. You know, everything looks like off speed.
It looked like it might have had some movement to it. 1-1 count. That ball is a hard grounder, and it actually gets past the third baseman there, Cannon Lewis. So reaching first is Colby Webb. So a runner at first now with one out. Excuse me, that was Grant Snyder at the plate. Colby Webb's now at the plate, excuse me. And a first pitch swing. That one's out near left field. And back-to-back plays there. As Colby Webb gets a single.
I think they called that first one for Grant Snyder also a single. And they did.
So back-to-back singles for Hoptown. And now F. Tink is at the plate. Runners at first and second for Hoptown. Pitch there. It's going to be a high ball one.
There's definitely a speed difference than anyone else we've seen this season probably so far. Except maybe Max Martin. You remember that?
Oh, man. The Ephus pitches. And I actually talking with him, too. He said that he volunteered himself to go out there. He knew it was a blowout game. He was like, why don't we give these fans, something to have some fun. And so he kind of, from what I understand talking with him, he volunteered himself to do that, to kind of bring some life into the crowd, which it did. Strike there outside. That'll be 2 balls.
That was the most
strike.
enjoyment the crowd had that night.
Oh, yeah, it had to be. 2-1 is the count. And that ball will be chopped, and it's fielded over by the pitcher there, Kalen. He'll throw over to third.
Well, heads up play there. Get the lead runner.
So, yeah, I mean, nice play there. Now 2 outs. And runners at first and second. That was Grant Snyder, who is now out over at third. Webb's at second, and F-Tink is at first off of fielder's choice. First pitch to Buxton will be hit high out near left field, and it is out of play. Over by some fans out near the foul area near left field. Just a few feet away from him. 0-1 is the count. Almost feels like Hoppers might have to be a bit disciplined here with a pitcher throwing slower speeds. They might want to crank these balls, but definitely want to put placement over power in some of these situations. But I would imagine as that ball will be hit hard and high out near left field and caught for out number 3. And that's going to do it for the first inning. There were 2 hits, no errors, 2 left on base, and no runs scored. As we head over to the top of the second inning, looking at our scoreboard brought to you by U-Haul of Hopkinsville. We're still scoreless, and we'll have second inning baseball brought to you by Chick-fil-A after this.
You can count on ProLift to get you through the ups and downs of your garage door.
Hi, I'm Brandon Killebrew, owner of ProLift Garage Doors. Give us a call at 270-874-1110 for all of your garage door needs in Hopkinsville and surrounding communities. You can count on ProLift for quality services that include garage door repair, maintenance, and new door installation. So remember to call us, ProLift Garage Doors of Western Kentucky, at 270-874-1110. We offer garage door repair services you can count on, and we can't wait to serve you.
Jenny Stewart Health. Experience makes the difference.
Are you suffering from hip or knee arthritis? Is a previous knee or hip replacement giving you pain? Dr. Landon Hall with Jenny Stewart Orthopedics is skilled in adult joint reconstruction and provides surgical and non-surgical solutions for hip and knee arthritis. Visit JennyStewartHealth.org to schedule an appointment.
Experience makes the difference.
This is Hoptown Hoppers baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
And we are back here as the Hoptown Hoppers are playing against the Fulton Railroaders. We're now on the top of the second. We just saw a first pitch strike from Canaan over to A-Bar. And that ball will be grounded over to second, and a throw there from Ethan Landis will provide out number 1 here in the second inning. Dom Maldette is now at the plate. Plays out in right field for the Fulton Railroaders, playing there tonight. 1 out on the board. Swing and a miss on a pretty off-speed pitch there. So an 0-1 count. That ball low and away. Another one outside. That's time it hits the dirt, though, so that'll be 1 ball and 1 strike. And I talk about the host families being honored. We saw, who are the players? Is it Braden Kanan? As that ball will be hit out and lined out to center field for a base hit on that swing. So Maldette reaches first off a single. The Clarksville guys.
Colton Lovelace, Cade Steiner, and Braden Kanan.
Braden Kanan. So we saw them, they kind of walked out on their own. They didn't have any host families and made clear that they're not strays. They're just from Clarksville. But 1 out on the board and a runner at first. First pitch is low and in the dirt. Logan Crowley's at the plate. inside pitch there. That'll be a 2-0 count. So a 2-0 count, runner at first for Fulton. And again, 1 out on the board, scoreless here, and the top of the second. Nice pitch there. Gets the outer part of the plate. That's 2 balls and 1 strike now. First strike in the count there. And that ball will be hit out in the gap between short and third. That's another base hit. Logan Crowley gets it, and advancing to second is Maudet. So now runners at first and second for Fulton with 1 out. Jonathan Walsh, left fielder.
May see a bunt here.
Yeah, 1 out. And he'll watch one go by. Didn't show one there on an outside strike. Nice slider there by Canan. I've seen a couple of good ones now on that pitch. And that ball will be grounded over to short. It is going to be out at second. The throw won't be made to first. And making now 2 outs. So out at second is Crowley. Walsh will reach on a fielder's choice. And advancing to third is Maudet. So now runners in the corners with 2 outs.
Hopefully Kanan can work out of the situation here.
Pitcher for Fulton's now at the plate, Nick Kalin. And that'll be called strike outside. This might be where he's more comfortable at, honestly. And, of course, like we said, I feel like the starting catcher for Fulton. I haven't seen anyone else play catcher now that I really think about it. That ball will be hit out near left field, and it's caught there in the shorter area by Jacob Bly. So that is going to do it here for the top of the second. There were 2 hits, no errors, 2 left on base, and no runs scored. We'll now head over to the bottom of the second inning. It'll be Davis, Landis, and Smith for the Hoppers. Again, looking at our scoreboard, brought to you by U-Haul of Hopkinsville, 0-0. We'll have more Hopper baseball brought to you by Chick-fil-A after this.
Hi, this is Jacob Bly from Franklin, Tennessee. On behalf of all of the 2024 Hoptown Hoppers, I would like to say thank you to all of our fans, families, supporters, and especially our host families. We love the game of baseball, and we appreciate all of you helping us to pursue our baseball dreams. Once again, to all of Hopper Nation, thank you, and we hope to see you at the ballpark. Go Hoppers!
No matter what you've been through, All Clean to the rescue.
Has your home or business suffered from water damage? How about fire damage to your home? Even if you just need the carpets cleaned, All Clean Services has you covered. All Clean takes pride in the work they do, assuring you quality service. Stop by the office Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 or call 270-889-9645. All Clean Services, 2414 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
Putting your world back together. All Clean.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
And welcome back here. We talk about the Hoppers liking to have fun here at Tiger Field. We just saw a sack race between, tell us who was it, Cole?
It was Sam Patrick and Dalton Sisson, and it was close, neck and neck for most of the way, and then Dalton kind of pulled ahead, and then Sam kind of pulled ahead, and then Sam made a kind of a leap jump at the end and tagged his hand.
Somebody pushed him.
No, he
did that on his own.
And kind of tumbled, rolled around. Crowd loved it though.
Hard swing there. That'll be fouled over near left field though. At the plate for the Hoppers is Dom Davis. An 0-1 count. And there's an Ephus pitch there.
Yeah, we knew we'd see some crazy stuff tonight.
I didn't think we were going to see that. That kind of caught me off guard. 1 ball and 1 strike after that one was way too high. There's a regular pitch, and it'll be popped up out near left center, and it's caught by the center fielder, Jake Vitale.
You know what? I believe he only has a fastball and that eephus. I think he only has two pitches.
Have you seen a curveball? I know we talked about that one pitch that I thought was off speed.
Maybe,
you said it might have just been a slower one. We'll have to pay attention, but you're
I
right.
haven't seen any spin. Lots of fastballs, and then the one eephus. We may see another one. You never know.
One out. Ethan Landis is at the plate here for Hoptown to hit for his first at bat. There's an outside pitch. Ball one. And that ball will be grounded. The shortstop got a glove on it, but it still kind of got behind him. Nice job there by Landis to put it in a tough spot. Waiting on an official stat, but it looked like a hit to me. It was a hard ball to deal with. We'll wait and see. But Landis, regardless, reaches first. And it is ruled a base hit. Hadley Smith, catcher for Hoptown, now at the plate. And that ball is going to be fouled out near left field. From what I understand, I know you might know more, Cole, but a couple of hoppers having a report to school. So I know Esteban Sepulveda is one of those players, and from what I understand, I believe Hadley is one of those players that this may be his last game for the Hoppers.
I think this is his last game.
I believe I heard the same for John Keebler as well. So definitely will be missed heading into the playoffs, but do understand they have their duties. Hard foul ball there, goes over the dugout, and looking over at the dugout for the Hoppers, they're pointing to the field, telling them to swing out there. No balls and 2 strikes to count here. Again, have that runner at first for Hoptown, and we're scoreless here in the bottom of the second inning. Runner going to second on an eephus, and a late swing. That'll be a base hit as it gets in between the gap of short and third.
Wow. We knew this game would be interesting. I didn't think it would be like this, though.
Indeed. That one was, we saw the eephus, and then it looked like kind of last second, Hadley Smith said, I could put a barrel on that, and he did, and put it right where it needed to be for a base hit. So Jacob Bly is now at the plate. Runners at first and second. And 1 out on the board. Fastball there, that will be grounded. Second baseman getting to it. Can't throw over to the bag of second, but he does throw to first. And that will be 2 outs now on the board as Bly grounds out.
Hoppers have been good with 2 outs. So hopefully John Keebler can get this one going.
Absolutely, and both runners advance too, so we have runners at second and third. And as you say, John Keebler is at the plate. So runners at second and third, 2 outs, still scoreless. Hoppers trying to get on the board here. 2 runners in scoring position. Keebler at the plate. First pitch, strike down the middle, 0-1 the count. And pitch there misses outside. So 1 ball and 1 strike. And that ball will be grounded, and it hits the leg of Kalen, the pitcher. He tried to get a glove on it, and once it hit his glove, it just redirected, or hit his leg, excuse me. So a run will actually score. Coming in is Landis. So 1-0 now the score. And a base hit there for John Keebler. And that ball will be hit high and caught. That's going to conclude things as Grant Snyder flies out to left field. And here in the second inning, there were 3 hits. There were no errors, 2 left on base, and 1 run scored. Looking at our scoreboard, brought to you by U-Haul of Hopkinsville. 1-0, the Hoppers lead it. We'll be back with third inning baseball, brought to you by Chick-fil-A here on 95.3 The Farm.
The Hoptown Hoppers and Sunflower make a great combination. The Hoppers provide excitement on the baseball field. Sunflower scores are their winning team of self-rising flour for baking biscuits and cakes. Self-rising cornmeal mix for great cornbread, plus sunflower grits. See the Hoppers home games and see the Sunflower Twins. Sunflower self-rising flour, sunflower self-rising cornmeal mix, plus sunflower grits at your grocers and on your table. Sunflower, for mighty fine baking every time.
Southern States Petroleum has all of your fuel needs covered. Come see us at 5475 Canton Pike, just off Eagle Way Bypass in Hopkinsville. We feature a 24-hour pay-at-the-pumps fueling system, offer on-farm deliveries of fuels, and have propane gas for your home, business, and grilling needs. Be sure to stop by and check out how we can meet your home heating needs with our selection of fireplace systems, gas logs, and heaters. Remember, it's Southern States Petroleum on Canton Pike in Hopkinsville for all of your fuel needs.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
And we are back here at Tiger Field as the Hoptown Hoppers just took a one-run lead. They lead it 1-0 here at Tiger Field. And now at the plate for the Railroaders is Garrett Taylor, the leadoff man actually in the lineup. First pitch swing, that one out in left field, misses just a few feet from that line there in left field.
Thankfully.
1-0-1 count. He had the first pitch swing in the very beginning of the game. It was a pop fly out to the shortstop. So we see he's aggressive on his first pitches. 0-1 count now.
Hopefully another 1-2-3 inning here for Kanawha.
That will be a ball low near the dirt. So 1 ball and 1 strike now. And Kanawha, the pitcher. And that ball is going to be hit near left field. This time it's fair. And that will be a base hit. Had he have turned the burners on, might have could have went for 2. But decides to settle with the single. And for Fulton now, they've managed to get at least a hit in every inning. So the bats are working for both teams really here. Hopefully the Hoppers will be able to create some separation. And there's another first pitch swing. That ball hit out near left center. That's going to go deep as ball is fielded. And that's actually looks like going to score a run, and it does. A double there from Drake DeFreitas on a first pitch swing, and that's an RBI for him as well. It's coming around from first is Taylor. That ties this ball game up 1-1.
Scoreboard's actually all the same right now. 5 hits for both teams.
So a tie game here. Jake Vitale is at the plate for Fulton. So runner at second here for Fulton with no outs. First pitch is low and inside, so that'll be ball 1. One 0 count. And an outside pitch to the lefty will be hit, and it lands in short left field. That ball is rolling over to the fence. And that'll be over at second. They call safe. So a double, an interesting double to say the least for Vitale there, as that ball just kind of chipped out near short left field and rolled over towards the fence. That actually scores a run over from second. DeFreitas scores. And just like that, Railroaders have taken the lead here at Tiger Field. Big thanks to the Hoptown Hoppers game day sponsor, Jones Brothers. Towing and trucking. I have a big truck out there out near left field, and those are a lot of fans. I know we normally see fans over there near left field, but Looks like a lot more than usual. I don't know if those are representatives of Jones Brothers. They're sitting awfully close to each other, so I assume they might know each other. But
all the kids were out there earlier playing on the tow truck, running around on it.
Big crowd out there. First pitch was outside, and ball one. That pitch there, bottom of the strike zone, make it a 1-1 strike count. Can still have that runner at second, and no outs here. Railroaders have a 2-1 lead. And they will throw over the second or a pickoff attempt. Back in time is Vitale. 3 hits in a row to start here for the Railroaders. They came out hot here in the 3rd inning. And a runner going over to third and got him. As that was Buxton there with the tag, and honestly, a really nice hard throw behind the plate there. As that was Hadley Smith making the throw. It was a bit high, but it was in enough time where Buxton was still able to drop down low for the tag. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count now. That last pitch for the stolen base attempt was a ball. Now we're even up 2-2. 1 out on the board as well now. That ball will be hit out and deep right field, and it will bounce over the wall. And now Fulton's wishing they would have kept that runner over at third. Would have scored the 3rd run, but that'll be a ground rule double there for Cannon Lewis. 3 doubles in a row for Fulton here.
Mm.
2-1 the score. Andres Ibar is at the plate.
Hopefully a double play here, get us out of this inning.
Yeah, 1 out, runner at second. First pitch is outside, so an 0-1 count there. And 2-1, Railroaders lead the Hoppers. There's a foul ball, winds out near the field over by left field, excuse me. So an 0-2 count. With 1 out.
Don't think there will be a bunt here.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed there. That'll be a strikeout. The first strikeout for Canaan on the mound today. Now 2 outs, and Dom Maudet is at the plate. He's 1 for 1 on the day, had a base hit. And the very last inning, and that runner still at second for Fulton. And that ball will be hit high over near left field, and the center fielder, John Keebler, makes his way to make the grab. And that's going to do it for the top of the 3rd. There were 4 hits, no errors, none left on base. No, excuse me, 1 left on base, and 2 runs scored. Looking over at our scoreboard, brought to you by Car Connection of Hopkinsville. 2-1 is your score. The Railroaders lead the Hoppers. We'll be back with bottom of the 3rd inning baseball, brought to you by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm.
Herb Hayes Furniture, always the best.
Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress is your one-stop shop for all your furniture needs. From cozy sofas and chairs to stylish dining sets and bedroom furniture, we offer a wide selection to suit any taste and budget. We're here to help you find the perfect piece to complete your space. Whether you're redecorating or furnishing a new space, come visit us at Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress, where you always get the best selection, the best furniture at the best price on the Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
Herb Hayes Furniture, always the best.
If you're like me, you're probably ready to unplug for a bit, right? If you're heading out on the road this summer, Pennyrail Electric has a few safety tips to keep in mind. Invest in motion sensing outdoor lighting and programmable timers for the interior lighting of your home. Unplug unnecessary appliances and electronics. And when you check into your destination, look for overloaded outlets or the scent of overheated wires. If you find something, say something. Pennyrail Electric, wishing you an amazing and safe summer season.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
And welcome back here inside Tiger Field. A lot of things going on here at the Hopkinsville High School campus as Colby Webb's coming at the plate for the Hoppers. Behind us, we have a youth football camp for Hopkinsville High School. And then over in Tiger Gym, there is a matchup between the Lady Tiger basketball team and the Hopkinsville Police Department as they are dueling it out. My money's on the Lady Tigers, but a really cool event with all the proceeds going over to the Lady Tigers basketball team. So a lot of things going on here at Hopkinsville High School. I'm sure the parking lot is full. I haven't seen it in a minute, but I'm sure it is. And that pitch will be called strike. First one was a bit high for ball one. So now we have a 1 and 1 strike count to Colby Webb, the first baseman for the Hoppers tonight. Webb had is that off-speed pitch. Oh.
That was. I seen a curveball there. I did see a curveball that time.
He's got a few tricks in his bag, including an ephus.
Yeah.
1-2 count. And Webb had the hard grounder over near third for a base hit. He will hit one high here, going over near the dugout. Ibar tracks it down and makes the grab for a pop fly foul. And that will, in foul territory. So that's going to do it, 1 out for Webb in his at-bat. Now Brayden Eftink's at the plate. He reached on fielder's choice in his one and only at-bat. Lefty batter. Eftink, I talked with him last week and been pretty consistent all year, but these last couple of weeks I feel like he's turned on a different notch. Kind of talked about his confidence soaring.
His road games lately have been insane. Pitching, and he's been getting quite a few United Southern Bank Player of the Game.
Pitch goes outside, so a 1-0 count on the first pitch. Make it 2-0. High ball there. Again, 2-1. The Railroaders lead this one. And that ball will be hit high. Popped up in the infield. Shortstop tracking it down. And that'll be caught. Garrett Taylor makes the play. So back-to-back pop flies give us 2 outs here for the Hoppers in the bottom of the third. Caden Buxton now at the plate. He had a fly ball out to left field in his one and only at-bat. And that ball will just kind of be a check swing. Did you see that, Cole?
I did not, but it was. I caught the end of it.
Yeah, kind of a check swing style, but it's a foul ball down the third base line. Kind of threw me off a bit. And there's an inside pitch.
We're seeing a lot more curveballs now. That was another one.
Strike 2. So an 0-2 count with 2 outs. And that one's just a bit too high there, out of the zone. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs for the Hoptown Hoppers here in the bottom of the third. And there's a pitch that misses outside. So now 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. And an inside pitch is swung on. And it's dropped, but making the tag there is the catcher, Logan Crowley. That's going to do it for the third inning. Looking over at our scoreboard, 2-1. The Fulton Railroaders lead. Looking at our Car Connection of Hopkinsville scoreboard, this was a 1-2-3 inning. No hits, no errors, none left on base, and no runs scored. We'll take a timeout. We come back, we'll have 4th inning baseball brought to you by Chick-fil-A here on 95.3 The Farm.
A career to the max awaits. Max Arnold & Sons bulk plant locations are looking to hire tank wagon drivers in Madisonville, Kentucky. Requires CDL, Class B and hazardous materials endorsement, home daily, along with health insurance, paid time off, dental, vision, 401k matching, life insurance, referral program, and tuition reimbursement. Starting salary is $40,000, a year base with overtime, above 40 hours being paid time and time and a half. Learn more at careerstothemax.net.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Ask Raymond Nelson Insurance, 3205 Lafayette Road in Hopkinsville, if auto owners make sense for you. This is Hoptown Hoppers baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
First pitch, that is going to be a bunt attempt, but it gets past the bunt there for a strike. Fulton's at the plate. Logan Crowley for Fulton. So an 0-1 count. Second pitch there is low and outside in the dirt, so make it 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 count. Again, 2-1, the Railroaders lead the Hoppers here in the top of the 4th. Another pitch misses outside, so that's 2 balls and 1 strike now. And pitch there is going to be a bit low. So 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, Canan from Clarksville, Tennessee. And that will be a ball hit high near second base, and it's caught by Landis for out number 1.
It's a good way to start the 4th.
1 out on the board. Jonathan Walsh is at the plate.
Hopefully 2 more of those. Keep it rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. And Canan from Clarksville, Tennessee, just talking with Coach Benny before the game. He's the head coach at Northwest and been there for some years, so be curious to, I'm not exactly sure what high school Canan went to, but maybe a couple of these Clarksville guys.
He went to West Creek.
West Creek. As that ball is going to be flied out near right field, and that will be caught over by Dom Davis.
Yeah, actually, him and Colton Lovelace both went to West Creek.
So I know that
teammates.
Kate Steiner played for Coach Benny over at Northwest, so I'd be curious, if they played against each other and Coach Benny coached against the other 2 guys, but I have to ask that question. 2 outs here, and that is going to be a slider. Crosses the plate. An 0-1 count. Nick Kalin, the pitcher and designated hitter for Fulton's at the plate. He had a fly ball out to left field in his 1 and only at bat. Pitch there in the dirt. That'll be 1 ball and 1 strike. Canan's had a few a bit low and in the dirt. Want to lessen those numbers here. That one, a nice outside fastball there. So 1-2 count. On a swing and a miss.
I think as long as he continues to throw strikes, there should be no problem.
And that ball will be fouled and hit hard over near foul territory, thankfully. So a 1-2 count. And that pitch a bit high and outside. That evens the count up. So you've got 2s across the board here at Tiger Field for the first time in this ball game. And an inside pitch there. At first I thought it was going to hit Kralin, but just dropped inside. That'll be ball 3. Full count now. And first full count for Canan on the mound. And it will be a walk. So Kalen reaches first. And Garrett Taylor is now back up. Garrett Taylor is part of that 4-hit in a row sequence we saw back in the last inning. We are going to see Coach Benny come out to the mound. And we do see some activity
in the bullpen.
I do believe I see Colton Lovelace.
Number 30.
Long legs. I don't need my binoculars to spot out Lovelace.
Probably one of the tallest players left on the roster.
2-1. Again, is the score. The Railroaders lead it. Coach Benny will go back.
Probably see him next inning.
Yeah, we're talking with Coach Benny. He had said, he talked about starting pitcher Canan, but he also mentioned the bullpen. So kind of leading to the fact that regardless of performance, with playoffs maybe coming next week, they don't want to use an arm too much here tonight. Pitch there is going to be called ball. Garrett Taylor again's at the plate. 1-0 count. At runner at first with 2 outs for Fulton here. Pitch in the dirt. 2-0 now the count. Pitch their way inside. That'll be ball 3. And that ball will be grounded, and it will get in the gap between short and third. Almost looked like Buxton almost went for that one at third, but he kind of handed it off to the shortstop Snyder, but he couldn't get to it. So base hit there. And 2 for 3 now is Taylor. And runners at first and second for Fulton here with 2 outs as they're trying to rally here. That was a 3-0 swing, by the way.
Yes, it was. It's a rare thing.
Pitch there is going to be slider. Called strike. So 0-1 count. Swing and a miss on a low pitch there near the dirt. Make it 0-2 now the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second here. And pitch there. Just misses. That was a good call by the umpire, though.
I think it was a little off, yeah. Too far. He's been pretty consistent, though, around his corners.
And there's a swing and a miss. And a strikeout to end the top of the 4th, as there was 1 hit for the Railroaders. There were no errors. There were 2 left on base and no runs scored. Looking over at our scoreboard, brought to you by U-Haul of Hopkinsville, 2-1. Fulton still leads it. We'll have bottom of the 4th inning baseball brought to you by Chick-fil-A here on 95.3 The Farm.
Whether it's Planters Bank's main campus in downtown Hopkinsville, Planters' investment in the latest electronic technologies, or their bankers eager to help you, Planters Bank provides the convenience and access to be the perfect financial partner. If you're looking for a bank with the best access in downtown Hopkinsville, stop by and see the great things you can expect at Planters Bank, including downtown Hopkinsville drive-through banking and ATM. Expect great things at Planters Bank. Equal housing opportunity and member FDIC.
Whether you're shopping for an engagement ring or you just need a little something for a birthday gift, Jay Schrecker Jewelry can help you find just what you're looking for with our wide selection of jewelry and gift items. And of course, gift wrapping is always free. We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30, and Saturday from 9 until 2. Or shop online by visiting our website at jschreckerjewelry.com. Jay Schrecker Jewelry, 909 South Main Street in the heart of historic downtown Hopkinsville.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
And welcome back here inside Tiger Field. And a 2-1 lead right now for the Fulton Railroaders. Again, if you're listening and you're in the city, we appreciate you listening. Please come out to Tiger Field tomorrow night. Big time game for the Hoppers. The play-in game in the OVL playoffs. This will be a win or go home game. The winner of tomorrow night between Hoppers and the Fulton Railroaders. They're going to play against Madisonville on Monday. So hoping that that's Hoppers or the Hoppers going out to play. But I'm sure the Hoptown Hoppers would love your support tomorrow night and a win or go home affair.
Not to mention it's a fun atmosphere here in Hoptown.
Absolutely.
A lot of great experiences going on for the kids, and get to watch a good ball game.
1 ball and 1 strike. First pitch called strike to Dom Davis, who's at the plate. Inside pitch swung on and missed, so make it a 1-2 count. And pitch there in the dirt in front of home plate. Make it 2 balls and 2 strikes. On deck for the Hoppers is Ethan Landis. Had a base hit, and he's also the 1 run that scored. High and outside pitch. That'll be a full count.
We'd take a walk to start this one off.
First full count for the Hoppers at the plate here. And a foul ball there. And again, count stays the same, 3-2. It's got to be some, you talk about flexibility for Nick Kalin on the other side. To be playing a catcher all season and circumstances happen and the ball gets put in your hand to do some pitching. And that's another foul ball chopped over near the dugout for the Hoppers over by third.
He's doing a pretty good job at it, though. I'll have to give it to him. 3-pitch mix-up. That ephus is deadly.
And that's going to be an outside pitch. Might have been called ball 4, but just wanting to maybe stay alive here is Davis. He didn't want to risk striking out looking, but I think he could have let that one go. 3-2 count. That ball will be hit, and it's a base hit in the gap. Grounder between third and short. And Davis gets his first hit of the day.
It's the way to get it going here in the fourth. Hopefully we can score a few runs here. Gain back the lead.
Of course, yeah, down right now. I want to take this lead back. Runner at first. And Ethan Landis is at the plate. And he's 1 for 1 on the evening. First pitch swing. That ball is going to be out. And above the second baseman's head near center field. Back-to-back base hits. We got a full count base hit, and then we just saw a first pitch swing base hit. We'll take either or. As now runners at first and second, back-to-back base hits. Hadley Smith, who's also 1 for 1 on the evening, will now be at the plate. I believe Hadley Smith was the one who took that late swing on the ephus, and he'll actually be hit by a pitch there. And so now we'll have loaded bases with Smith at first, Landis at second, and Davis at third. Jacob Bly is at the plate for the Hoppers. Bases loaded, no outs.
It's a good situation to be in.
Let's have some fun if you're the Hoppers here. First pitch is going to be high for a 1-0 count. Again, 2-1. Railroaders with the lead here. Pitch there high and inside. So a 2-0 count. John Keebler on deck for the Hoppers. And that ball will be hit out in short right center. And a base hit there. And tagged out over near home is Ethan Landis. So Dom Davis scores. And I missed it. Wall in my way. I thought Coach Benny had stopped him. I don't know if he sent him after. So did you see what happened there on the run?
Yeah, he did. He stopped him. He just kept
so he
going.
stopped him and he didn't. He just kept going. Okay.
And didn't work out.
So Landis is out at home.
Really couldn't ask for a better throw from center.
Jacob Bly gets the base hit and the RBI. So now a tie ball game. Runners at first and second now for the Hoppers. And Keebler will ground one over to second. It's out at second. Throw will not be made to first. So shortstop Garrett Taylor helps get the second out.
He had a little trouble with that one. Bobbled it a little bit. Thankfully, wasn't able to make the throw to second in time to get the double play.
So now 2 outs. And runners at first and third for the Hoppers. Pitch there is in the dirt. Getting behind that one is Crowley. Grant Snyder for the Hoppers is at the plate. He's 1 for 2. He had the very first hit in the ball game for Hoptown in the first inning. That ball will be grounded over to short. Taylor makes the throw, and that is not going to get there. As a run scores, he had to make it on the run, going backwards. And not enough gas on that one. Another run scores. Hadley Smith helps the Hoppers take the lead just like that. 3-2 now the score. Snyder gets another hit. Now Colby Webb is at the plate. Runners at first and second.
Maybe a pitch clock violation. Not sure.
The Colby Webb called time.
Called time? Okay.
Pitch there is a bit too high. Out of the zone for ball one.
Thought maybe a pitch clock. We saw that this week.
Yeah,
And,
Monday, I believe.
Monday, yes. Monday against Madisonville, I believe.
That ball will be chopped short, and the pitcher will get it. He'll toss it over to first base, and it's caught for out number 3. Damage done, though, for the Hoppers as they take back the lead. And here for the Hoppers in the 4th inning, there were 4 hits. There were no errors. There were 2 left on base and 2 runs scored. Looking over at our scoreboard, brought to you by Car Connection of Hopkinsville. Hoppers lead it 3-2. We'll have 5th inning baseball brought to you by Chick-fil-A after this timeout. You're listening to 95.3 The Farm.
You can count on ProLift to get you through the ups and downs of your garage door.
Hi, I'm Brandon Killebrew, owner of ProLift Garage Doors. Give us a call at 270-874-1110 for all of your garage door needs in Hopkinsville and surrounding communities. You can count on ProLift for quality services that include garage door repair, maintenance, and new door installation. So remember to call us, ProLift Garage Doors of Western Kentucky, at 270-874-1110. We offer garage door repair services you can count on, and we can't wait to serve you.
Jenny Stewart Health. Experience makes the difference.
Are suffering from hip or knee arthritis, or is a previous knee or hip replacement giving you pain? Dr. Landon Hall with Jenny Stewart Orthopedics is skilled in adult joint reconstruction and provides surgical and non-surgical solutions for hip and knee arthritis. Don't let bone or joint pain disrupt your lifestyle. It's time for you to get back in motion. Visit JennyStewartHealth.org to schedule an appointment.
No matter what you've been through, all clean to the rescue.
Has your home or business suffered from water damage? How about fire damage to your home? Even if you just need the carpets cleaned, All Clean Services has you covered. All Clean takes pride in the work they do, assuring you quality service. Stop by the office Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 or call 270-889-9645. All Clean Services, 2414 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
Putting your world back together. All clean.
I apologize. Went 30 seconds too late there on a timeout. Technical difficulties, but we're at a 2-1 count right here. And a pitch there. Called outside. A bit low, I believe. So 3-1 the count. Jake Vitale's at the plate here for Fulton. That is a hard grounder, smoked, fouled near first base. So a full count here to start things off here in the 5th inning. Ganan still pitching for the Hoppers. And that ball is hit hard and high out near right field. Solo home run for Jake Vitale. Got it over that right field higher wall as well. And looking over at the demeanor of the right fielder, Dom Davis, he took about a few steps back and immediately stopped his tracks knowing that one was gone.
That one was hit pretty hard to right field.
Vitale there ties the ball game up. That was his second hit of the day. He had a double in his last at bat. Was a part of that, the second double in that 3 doubles in a row we saw. Inside pitch. That'll be 1-0. Ball 1. And another inside pitch there, this time a little closer to the plate. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Slider there misses outside. So a 2-1 count.
Kanan still working well around the zone right now.
And that will be a foul ball going out near the bleachers. And it hits near the bleachers. But actually it looked like it landed, bounced around a few times, but I don't think it hit anybody. As a little girl now has a foul ball. She was on her iPad. She's like, who gave me this? She's confused.
Thankfully, it didn't hit her.
That ball will be a hard grounder foul. I mean, this is confused. It could be a 2-2 count. Again, no outs. We just saw a solo home run. So we've got a tie game here, 3-3. How about 9 hits for both teams? And we're just nearing the top of the 5th. That's a ball hit high out in the mid-center. And it'll be caught there by John Keebler for out number 1. Andres Ibar is now at the plate, the lefty first baseman for Fulton.
You know, that's what you want after giving up a home run.
Absolutely. Pitch misses outside, ball 1. And Hoptown Hoppers' last regular season game here. And they'll start playoffs as a pitch there is outside for a 2-0 count now. Slider there, maybe a bit too low. So now 3 balls and no strikes. Last time we saw a 3-0 count is that one's called strike there. I would say last time we saw 3-0, we saw that 3-0 single by Garrett Taylor. This time Ibar lets it go by for strike 1. Now a 3-2 count, foul ball over near the bullpen for the Hoppers. Lands right at the feet of Lovelace warming up over there. Full count here. And that ball will be a hard ball. It bounces over the glove of Colby Webb there at first. And that is going to get Ibar over to first base. Now up next is Dom Maldette. And actually, it looks like we're going to see a pitching change here as Coach Benny will come and take the ball away from Canaan. And it does look like Colton Lovelace is going to be next up for the Hoptown Hoppers.
Yeah, still no ruling on that last ball hit.
We'll wait for, hopefully we'll have it after the fact, but we'll go ahead and take a break, allow Mr. Lovelace to get some warm-up pitches in. Again, a tie game, 3 runs apiece. We'll have more Hopper baseball coming up. It'll be a runner at first with 1 out in a tie ball game, 3-3. We're back after this.
Whether it's Planters Bank's main campus in downtown Hopkinsville, Planters' investment in the latest electronic technologies, or their bankers eager to help you, Planters Bank provides the convenience and access to be the perfect financial partner. If you're looking for a bank with the best access in downtown Hopkinsville, stop by and see the great things you can expect at Planters Bank, including downtown Hopkinsville drive-through banking and ATM. Expect great things at Planters Bank. Equal housing opportunity and member FDIC.
Whether you're shopping for an engagement ring or you just need a little something for a birthday gift, Jay's Record Jewelry can help you find just what you're looking for with our wide selection of jewelry and gift items. And of course, gift wrapping is always free. We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30, and Saturday from 9 until 2. Or shop online by visiting our website at jaysrecordjewelry.com. Jay's Record Jewelry, 909 South Main Street in the heart of historic downtown Hopkinsville.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
And we're back here again. Colton Lovelace is the pitcher for Hoptown here. And pitch there is going to be a bit low and outside, called strike.
Bit of a velo jump here. Lovelace came in and kind of stepped up the miles per hour.
And the pitch there is too low. So 2 balls and 1 strike now. 2-1 count with 1 out. And that runner at first for Fulton. There's a foul ball that will go behind the field. Over near right field. That little field over there near behind the bleachers over by right field. Being told that's where the wiffle ball league is played over here at Tiger Field. That ball is going to be hit, and it goes above the head of Caden Buxton. He falls down after the fact. And that is a single for Dom Maldet.
It's a tough play to make. And Buxton was almost close on that one. I mean, he was probably a good 6 inches away from the ball, if that.
Runners at first and second here. Again with the one out for Fulton. Logan Crowley's at the plate. This will be a first pitch swing, and it's a grounder over to Buxton. And he had got it, but he couldn't really scoop it. And that will be an error there. So 2 errors in this inning for Hoptown. And reaching first base is Crowley. Buxton couldn't make the throw. So now bases are loaded here. First pitch is going to be low and outside. Jonathan Walsh is at the plate for Fulton. 1-0 count. Walsh 0 for 2 in this ball game. There's a foul ball to the screen over near the first base bleacher fans.
Hopefully 0 for 3 after this, AB.
One ball and 1 strike. Yeah, we'll go ahead.
We need a big strikeout here.
1-1. And that's not a strikeout. That is a ball hit out near right field. And 2 runs are going to score. Actually kind of bobbling the ball. Pickup there was Davis. A 2 RBI double there for Jonathan Walsh as he does get his first hit. And scoring is Ibar along with Maldet. The double there for Walsh. Reaching third is Logan Crowley. So now runners at second and third. 5-3 is the score. Fulton leads. And Nick Kalin is at the plate. First pitch is a bit high, so a 1-0 count. That ball will be grounded, and it hits the arms of Buxton. He'll still make the throw, and he gets it there for the second out, but scoring is Logan Crowley. So Kalin is out on the throw from Buxton for the second out. And now Garrett Taylor's at the plate. Taylor, 2 back-to-back singles in this one. Runner at third in scoring position for Fulton. It's Jonathan Walsh over there. So 6-3. The Railroaders lead the Hoppers now. A 1-0 count after the first pitch to Taylor. Swing and a miss on that next pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike. Some signs from Coach Cornell over near third base, directing them towards Taylor. Swing and a miss, though, on that pitch. Outside. So now 1 ball and 2 strikes with the 2 outs. The 1-2, that one going near center field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Right there in short center. Another run will score. Jonathan Walsh comes in. So now 7-3 is the score. There's a single for Taylor. And now every Railroader has touched the plate here in this 5th inning. Drake DeFreitas now the last one to do so here. He's 2 for 3. Strike there called. So an 0-1 count. Pitch there goes low and outside, and a run over to second, and a slide is there as Garrett Taylor is able to steal second. Now 1 ball and 1 strike after that pitch, as it was a bit in the dirt and kind of a late run by Taylor. He saw the opportunity and took it. There's a ball hit high and foul over near the bullpen by right field. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Railroaders now leading 7-3. Pitch there low and outside. Now we've got 2s across the board here. Still that runner at second for Fulton. And a pitch there, way outside. And honestly, a nice job there by Smith to make the grab there. Full count now. With the runner at second. The Freitas will hit one out high, going foul. Webb's trying to track it down, and on the move, he gets there. That'll be out number 3. And that's going to do it for the top of the 5th. A lot happened. We'll break it down for you after our timeout. Looking at our scoreboard, brought to you by U-Haul of Hopkinsville. 7-3. The Fulton Railroaders are leading the Hoptown Hoppers. We'll have bottom of the 5th inning baseball brought to you by Chick-fil-A after this.
The Hoptown Hoppers and Sunflower make a great combination. The Hoppers provide excitement on the baseball field. Sunflower scores are their winning team of self-rising flour for baking biscuits and cakes. Self-rising cornmeal mix for great cornbread, plus sunflower grits. See the Hoppers home games and see the Sunflower Twins. Sunflower self-rising flour, sunflower self-rising cornmeal mix, plus sunflower grits at your grocers and on your table. Sunflower for mighty fine baking every time.
Southern States Petroleum has all of your fuel needs covered. Come see us at 5475 Canton Pike, just off Eagle Way Bypass in Hopkinsville. We feature a 24-hour pay-at-the-pumps fueling system, offer on-farm deliveries of fuels, and have propane gas for your home, business, and grilling needs. Be sure to stop by and check out how we can meet your home heating needs with our selection of fireplace systems, gas logs, and heaters. Remember, it's Southern States Petroleum on Canton Pike in Hopkinsville for all of your fuel needs.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Welcome back here to Tiger Field. Again, the Hoptown Hoppers playing against the Fulton Railroaders, and the Hoppers currently down in this one. 7-3, Railroaders lead it.
Look to gain some back here.
Yeah. At the plate is Braden Eftink for the Hoppers. Over 2 in this one so far. First pitch is going to be way inside for ball 1. And that ball will be driven out to right center. And a nice grab there over by the center fielder, Jake Vitale. On the run. I didn't think he was getting there.
Me neither. That's a heck of a play. That was 100% effort straight off the. He saw that ball off the bat, basically.
We don't normally cheer for the opposing team, but had that been a Hoppers player, I think the da-na-na music would have been coming in for Mr. Colley. As Eftink is out over near center. Caden Buxton's at the plate for Hoptown. An 0-1 count. Ephus pitch, and at first I thought that one caught the inside corner. Almost like a Colley pitch right there.
Yeah, a Colley pitch. That's what it don't get no better than that.
1 ball, 1 strike. Mr. Scott throws it harder than that, though. 1-1 count. That ball will be hit high in center field, and are you kidding me? He dropped it. The center fielder dove forward on his stomach.
And they will say he catches it.
Okay, so back-to-back good plays out there by the center fielder.
He also had a home run. He also hit the home run.
He sure did. two good defensive plays. When he got up, the ball was on the ground. That's why everyone was like, whoa, but wow. I mean, just two good plays out in center field. And first pitch is going to be called ball. Dom Davis is at the plate. And a high and outside strike there will make it 1 ball and 1 strike to count. So 1-1 count. Base is empty with 2 outs here for the Hoppers. That'll be a strike. As looking there, right around the middle. 1-2 count. Dom Davis at the plate. That ball will be hard hit, and it's going to go out in left field. Third baseman for Fulton tried to dive to his left for it, but couldn't get there. So Davis gets a hit for the Hoppers.
I believe his second one of the game.
Yes, sir. 2 for 3 on the evening now is Davis.
Having a good night.
Ethan Landis as well. He's 2 for 2.
See if he can't stay at 1,000. 3 for 3.
First pitch is going to be low and outside in the dirt. 1 ball and no strike now. Again, 7-3. The Railroaders lead the Hoppers right now in the bottom of the 5th. Runner going over to second. The throw is going to hit something.
I think it
hit.
hit
Goes out to center field. Did it look like it hit Davis?
in his head, I think. I think straight off his helmet.
So stolen base successful there for Davis. Pitch was a strike. So now 1-1 the count. And pitch there is going to be high for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 outs again with that runner at second. Swing and a miss there for Landis. So now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here in the bottom of the 5th. 2s across the board here. That ball will be grounded over to third. It's fielded. The throw is there for out number 3. And that's going to do it for the 5th inning here. The Hoppers were able to get 1 hit. There were no errors. There was 1 left on base and no runs scored. Looking over at our scoreboard, brought to you by Car Connection of Hopkinsville. Fulton still with the lead 7-3. We'll have 6th inning baseball brought to you by Chick-fil-A here on 95.3 The Farm.
Herb Hayes Furniture, always the best.
Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress is your one-stop shop for all your furniture needs. From cozy sofas and chairs to stylish dining sets and bedroom furniture, we offer a wide selection to suit any taste and budget. We're here to help you find the perfect piece to complete your space. Whether you're redecorating or furnishing a new space, come visit us at Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress, where you always get the best selection, the best furniture at the best price on the Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
Herb Hayes Furniture, always the best.
At Pennyrile Electric, empowering you is at the center of all we do. Pennyrile Electric's mission is not just to provide reliable service at competitive rates. It's also finding innovative ways to keep our members and employees safe, promote economic development, create a well-trained workforce, and to educate you to help you save on utility costs. Pennyrile Electric, enhancing your quality of life since 1937.
This is Hoptown Hoppers baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
And welcome back here. 7-3 is your score. Hoppers with some work to do. Fulton's at the plate right now, though, as Hoppers are going to try to keep this lead minimal. And Fulton Railroaders up by 4. And first pitch was a bit low, ball 1. Jake Fatale's at the plate. That ball will be hit high and out near right field. had some height on that one, but it'll be out. And when he first hit it, I kind of jumped up for a second. Of course, Vitale was the one who got the home run.
Thankfully not.
But just a fly ball out to right field this time. And one out now. Cannon Lewis now at the plate. First pitch, outside strike one. Across the plate. 0-1 now the count. Again, Colton Lovelace pitching for the Hoppers right now. And no activity in the bullpen as well. So Hoppers going to be looking to stick with Lovelace for a while here. An 0-2 count. And that pitch just a bit too high. So make it 1 ball and 2 strikes now with 1 out on the board.
I thought that one was going to drop in there.
I did too. That ball will be hit, and it winds out over near left field for a base hit. I mentioned it, and Railroaders continue. They have now, in all 6 of these innings, got a hit per inning. They're now up to 13 on the ball game. Andres Ibar is now at the plate. He reached on an error in his last bat. It was a hard ball hit near Colby Webb by first. Line drive there straight near the dugout. That's why you pay attention. You saw a whole bunch of Hoppers and personnel ducking over there.
Even seen scorekeeper Travis Martin over there jumping around.
0-1 the count. Pitch there goes outside, so now 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch there goes outside. You say that, 2-1 the count. Take the time, because we're here in the end of the regular season. A big shout out to Travis Martin. Normally the scorekeeper, they like to be here in the booth, but not sure if he was doing it for us or maybe that he preferred to do it from out there, but if he was in here, we wouldn't be able to do these ball games inside, and would have been out there in the sun, as that'll be a ball hit and grounder over to second, kind of bobbling it there is Landis. The slide at second, it is out. Out at second. That one was close.
I think he was out. I think that's a good play.
But Lewis.
That one jumped up and hit Landis in the face area. I think it knocked his hat off.
Better his hat than his teeth.
Yeah, no kidding.
But he seems to be all right walking around. He looks good. So out at second is Lewis. Reaching on a fielder's choice is Ibar. But again, a big shout out to Mr. Martin for allowing us to be in here in the press box. We appreciate the AC dearly. And the side commentary from Mr. Colley. He makes it fun in here.
That's it.
Pitch there is called strike. Maldette's at the plate for the Railroaders. An 0-1 count. Ibar's at first with 2 outs. Inside pitch there. And did he get hit? Yep, he did. Over near the forearm.
Now that does. The rule is you have to make an attempt to move for the ball. And I don't know if you watched that one too close, but I don't think there was any attempt to move from that ball.
Yeah, I didn't either. Honestly, wasn't sure it was going to hit him, and then it did. So maybe he thought the same, but I don't know. He's a lot closer to that ball.
Hey,
he probably knew.
He just wanted to get on base. So.
That's what happened. Just took one there on the forearm. So he's now at first. Advancing to second is Ibar. And Logan Crowley's at the plate for Fulton. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. There's a fly ball up hit high near short center. Keebler makes the grab for out number 3. That's going to do it for the top of the 6th. There was 1 hit for Fulton. There were no errors. There was 2 left on base and no runs scored. We'll come back. We'll have bottom of the 6th inning baseball brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Looking at our scoreboard, brought to you by Car Connection of Hopkinsville, 7-3. The Railroaders lead. The Hoppers will be back with more OVL baseball brought to you by Chick-fil-A here on 95.3 The Farm.
A career to the max awaits. Max Arnold & Sons bulk plant locations are looking to hire tank wagon drivers in Madisonville, Kentucky. Require CDL, Class B and hazardous materials endorsement, home daily, along with health insurance, paid time off, dental, vision, 401k matching, life insurance, referral program, and tuition reimbursement. Starting salary is $40,000, a year base with overtime, above 40 hours being paid time and time and a half. Learn more at careerstothemax.net.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Ask Raymond Nelson Insurance, 3205 Lafayette Road in Hopkinsville, if auto owners make sense for you. This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
He does this every time. 7-3 is your score. And the Fulton Railroaders currently leading the Hoptown Hoppers. Hoppers going to try to make this lead look a little less manageable, and I'll take the lead themselves here. They're down by 4 runs, some work to do, but the way Hoppers have been hitting the ball, they've got 10 hits. They're capable of it. Fulton's just been hitting a little bit more, 13 hits on the game, and being a little bit more opportunistic on their hits. They really had a nice stretch there in the fifth inning.
Fifth.
They
It was
ended up
last
scoring
inning. Yeah.
5 runs. They had a stretch in the 3rd inning where they hit 3 doubles in a row. So bats have been working for both teams. Hopper's going to try to make them work here in the bottom of the 6th. And we'll start things off with Hadley Smith. He was hit by a pitch in his last at bat, so 1 for 1 on the day. And that ball is going to be hit hard and bounces off the third baseman. We'll wait and see what that's ruled, but a hard hit ball. Did it hit his glove or his body?
I think his glove. I think he just moved his glove up barely in time. But his glasses fell off his hat, so thankfully he is okay. No headshots tonight in Hoptown.
Base hit there for Hadley Smith.
It's a good way to start this inning.
Bunt shown on an Ephus, and it will be dropped still, and it actually is a pretty bunt there. The throw, not there. How about Jacob Bly using the speed to get a bunt single there? Advancing to second as well as Hadley Smith.
You know, I can say strongly that is the first time I've ever seen that happen.
A bunt off an Ephus.
A bunt off Ephus and safe. I mean, that's
a bunt single.
Pitcher's got a lot of time on an Ephus to get up there after he throws it, so.
And another one. That one is going to be outside, so ball 1. Curious to know, like, what goes through the strategy there. Like, we've seen him throw regular, and then we've seen him throw the Ephus every once in a while. Like, why is he throwing the Ephus?
You know, I think it's just to mess up their timing. I think that's it. And it does just that.
A pop fly over the shortstop. Garrett Taylor gets the grab.
I think he's just he thinks it's funny, and everyone thinks it's funny, but I think it's really just a strategic method to keep the hitters off time. And it's worked so far in this game.
And he's looking over, too. He's talking to his head coach over in the dugout, Ed Cornell. So I think he's maybe instructing some of these as far as what pitches to throw out, what kind of rhythm. First pitch, Ephus, inside, ball 1.
I don't think any of them that he's thrown, though, has been a strike yet. I think all of them have been balls. So.
I think so, yeah. Well, unless they've been swung on. There's another one, and it'll be a grounder. And they'll go over to third for the force out. They'll fake throw over to first. That was Grant Snyder, so he'll reach on a fielder's choice. But they'll get Hadley Smith out over near third. So now 2 outs, and Colby Webb is at the plate. I know you mentioned not really any pitchers for Fulton. I'm not sure if they have one maybe tucked away that we may not know about that will be able to play tomorrow, because I'm assuming maybe they'll save a better pitcher for tomorrow. with that being the winner-go-home game. First pitch was, I believe that was another eephus, but that
Yeah,
one
it was
low
low.
and outside. Colby Webb's at the plate. Now, Colby Webb's the type of player, I feel like he can turn an eephus and do some damage with it if he can time it right. Runners at first and second here with 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. So 1 ball and 1 strike. That one went out near left field. So 1-1 count. Again, runners at first and second for the Hoppers here. You don't want to leave these runners on down by 4, especially with some of these pitches coming your way. Let's see if you can take advantage here. 1 ball and 1 strike count. There's another one. And pitch there is too high. Cole, we're looking at each other. I thought that was a strike.
Yeah, it was real close.
But, we'll take it. 2-1 count.
A nice steal there from Jacob Bly, though. Good heads-up base runner. He saw that eephus coming and took off for third.
There's another one, and it's timed well. Hit out near left center. So Bly will score, and Webb gets a single. So now Grant Snyder's at second, and Braden Eftink is at the plate. 2 outs, 7-4 is your score. Again, Nick Kalen's pitching right now for the Railroaders. We keep talking about these eephuses, and there is a ball that will be grounded off home plate. Bit of a more normal pitch. Still looked a bit slower than what we've been
I think that was a curveball, like you. Yeah.
0-1 count. Eftink's at the plate again. And 2 outs here. Hoppers looking to rally.
And we haven't seen a eephus since it was about, what was it, mid-season, I'd say?
Yeah. So I don't know personally. I'm not sure we've seen an opposing team do it. I know we saw Martin do it.
Yeah, just Martin.
Pitch there goes outside. So now 1 ball and 1 strike. And 2 outs, runners at first and second. 7-4. Pitch there misses too high. So now 2 balls and 1 strike. If Eftink can reach, it'll be Caden Buxton on deck. There is a foul ball behind home plate. So now 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Two ball will be grounded over to second. Scooped up. The throw is there for out number 3. That's going to do it for the 6th inning. As here for the Hoppers, they were able to get 3 hits. There were no errors. There were 2 left on base and 1 run scored. Looking over at our scoreboard, brought to you by Car Connection of Hopkinsville, 7-4. Railroaders still with the lead. We'll have 7th inning baseball brought to you by Chick-fil-A here on 95.3 The Farm. Coming up.
Whether it's Planters Bank's main campus in downtown Hopkinsville, Planters' investment in the latest electronic technologies, or their bankers eager to help you, Planters Bank provides the convenience and access to be the perfect financial partner. If you're looking for a bank with the best access in downtown Hopkinsville, stop by and see the great things you can expect at Planters Bank, including downtown Hopkinsville drive-through banking and ATM. Expect great things at Planters Bank. Equal housing opportunity and member FDIC.
Whether you're shopping for an engagement ring or you just need a little something for a birthday gift, Jay Schrecker Jewelry can help you find just what you're looking for with our wide selection of jewelry and gift items. And of course, gift wrapping is always free. We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30, and Saturday from 9 until 2. Or shop online by visiting our website at jschreckerjewelry.com. Jay Schrecker Jewelry, 909 South Main Street in the heart of historic downtown Hopkinsville.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Jamar Perkins joined by Cole Sloan here in Tiger Field. 7-4. Railroaders with the lead. First pitch, a nice fastball by Lovelace over to Jonathan Walsh for Fulton. He had a double in his last at-bat. So an 0-1 count. There's a swing and a miss. So make it 0-2 now.
Lovelace attacking the zone early here in this one.
And misses there outside. So now 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that ball will kind of be chopped over near the pitcher, Lovelace. And kind of a smooth move there, was kind of bobbling it a bit, tossed it up, grabbed it with one hand, and made the throw. That was smooth. Got the out there, though. That's what matters. And there will be 1 out. And Nick Kalin, the pitcher and DH for the Railroaders, now at the plate with 1 out on the board. First pitch misses outside there.
That one looked good, at least from up here.
So a 1-0 count. And that ball will actually be hit behind Lovelace. He kind of moved out of the way. His glove couldn't get it. And that'll be a base hit. He hit it out to center field. There on a liner. Nick Kalin gets his first hit of the ball game. So now Garrett Taylor's due up at the plate. 1 out, a runner at first for Fulton. Once again, that hitting streak, a hit per inning, continues for Fulton. Pitch there goes low and outside. So 1 ball and no strike. A 1-0 count, again with 1 out on the board. And pitch there a bit too low. So 2 balls and no strikes.
I believe this umpire has changed his zone a little bit. That one looked pretty good again.
2-0 count. Again, runner at first for Fulton, Nick Kalin. And 2-0 pitch there. That one a little low, but gets in the zone for strike 1. Now Cole's going to say that was the last pitch we just saw.
You know?
2-1 count.
I can't say I said it, but.
That one there low and inside, so that'll be ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike again. There is a runner at first for Fulton with 1 out. Pickoff attempt. Back in time is Kalin at first. Again, a football camp going on right now, right behind us over at the practice field for Hopkinsville High School. And that'll be a ball hit high out in center field. Keebler's running forward and gets it on the run behind him. And staying over at first will be Kalin, and out on a fly ball out to center is Garrett Taylor. So now 2 outs. Not sure how long the game is, but I know that at 6 o'clock there was an exhibition matchup between the Lady Tiger basketball team and the HPD. As looking at it, Lady Tigers, what's the name for HPD? I came up with the Hop Cops.
Hop Cops, okay. I like it.
A fitting name for them. So hopefully we'll find out what was the final score on that one. As to see, that'll be a foul ball going over near first base. Drake DeFreitas is at the plate for Fulton.
You said your money's on the girls' team, right?
Yeah, money's on them. You know.
Yeah, I think I'll have to agree.
With all due respect to HPD. There's a stolen base attempt, run over to second, and they got him.
Good throw there from Smith.
So Kalin will be out for the 3rd out. And that's going to do it here for the top of the 7th. As there was 1 hit, there were no errors, there were none left on base, and no runs scored. Looking over at our scoreboard, brought to you by U-Haul of Hopkinsville. 7-4 is the score. The Railroaders currently lead the Hoppers. And we are now in the 7th inning stretch, which is brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Visit them today on Fort Campbell Boulevard and download the Chick-fil-A app for online ordering. Again, 7-4 is your score. Railroaders on top. We'll be back with bottom of the 7th inning of baseball after this break.
You can count on ProLift to get you through the ups and downs of your garage door.
Hi, I'm Brant Killebrew, owner of ProLift Garage Doors. Give us a call at 270-874-1110 for all of your garage door needs in Hopkinsville and surrounding communities. You can count on ProLift for quality services that include garage door repair, maintenance, and new door installation. So remember to call us, ProLift Garage Doors of Western Kentucky, at 270-874-1110. We offer garage door repair services you can count on, and we can't wait to serve you.
Jenny Stewart Health. Experience makes the difference.
If bone or joint problems interfere with your quality of life, you can count on Jenny Stewart Orthopedics to get you back in motion. Our 4 outstanding surgeons share a passion for providing quality medical care and superior outcomes for their patients. Visit jennystewarthealth.org to schedule an appointment.
Jenny Stewart Health. Experience makes the difference.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Seven to 4, that is the score. Hoppers currently trailing in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 7th. And down by 3, Caden Buxton's at the plate. He will kind of swing one over near third. And an error there by the third baseman. As that was Cannon Lewis. Kind of went for it to his left, and I thought he had it, but
Yeah. Kind of hopped out of his glove.
yeah. So Buxton will reach on an E5.
We'll take it for sure.
Absolutely. Now Dom Davis is at the plate. And a runner going over to second. And they call him out. Ooh, I thought Buxton made it.
I agree. That's ooh.
I thought the slide
That's a
was
close
there,
one.
and-
I thought he was out for sure.
But play there made, so Buxton is out at second on a stolen base attempt on a first pitch.
Pitch was called ball 1.
That'll be back-to-back balls, so a 2-0 count. A 2-0 the count. Dom Davis is at the plate, base is empty with 1 out on the board. That ball will be chopped over near third. This time the third baseman grabs it, but the throw is going to be there.
I was not expecting that throw from third right there. I'll tell you what.
Add some pepper on it for sure. That's 2 outs now. And up at the plate is Ethan Landis. Landis 2 for 3 in this one. The curveball there, too low, ball 1. So a 1-0 count to Landis. That ball will be hit in the gap there between first and second. And Landis put it right where he wanted to there, as the second baseman was kind of cheating more towards center. And it was a wide open alley there for Landis to put his ball in, and that's exactly what he did. Runner at first. As Landis, again, just got the base hit. Hadley Smith is at the plate. Outside pitch there is called strike. So an 0-1 count. And that's a ball hit high over near center field. And that is going to get above the head of the center fielder. Rounding the base, and the throw over to home is not there. A run scores. That's Landis coming all the way from first to make this a 7-5 ball game. Hadley Smith gets the double. He is now 3 for 3 on the night.
Yeah, that's the way. Right, like we said it. Hopper's cutting the lead down, coming in closer.
Landis has scored 2 out of the 5 runs for Hoptown. Jacob Bly is at the plate. First pitch called ball. So a runner at second here with 2 outs. You talk about it. late in this season, Hoppers have, for me, maybe you can test for the whole season, but 2 out hits as that ball will actually get behind the catcher on that pitch. And advancing to third is Smith. But Hoppers have been pretty good with 2 outs on the floor.
Yes, they have. It's it seems the same on the road as at home. I mean, 2 outs and something different kind of clicks in on some of the innings for the Hoppers, which is a great thing.
2 balls and no strikes. That ball will be hit in the gap once again between second and first. And scoring will be Hadley Smith. So Jacob Bly with another hit there. He's now got 3. How about the Hoppers? 16 hits on the night compared to Fulton's 14.
It's
a lot of offense.
A lot. 30 hits in a ball game is
30.
That's insane.
John Keebler now at the plate.
We still have 2 more innings, too.
Ephus pitch inside. So a 1-0 count. Got to be a little salty maybe for Keebler. You've seen all these regular pitches. And now he gets the first pitch, Ephus. See if he gets another one here. He does. And that one too high. Again, still waiting for that first Ephus strike.
Yeah, we haven't seen it all game.
Now, we know Keebler can draw a walk, but I know he wants to get a hit here. And there is a fastball called strike. And I think exactly what you said. Just to throw the batters off is why he's doing it. And it's worked a couple of times. It's a strike looking there. So 2-1 count. And there's a fastball high and away. So 3-1 now the count. Again, a runner at first with 2 outs. And ball 4. Keebler will walk for the first time in this ball game.
I don't know if Fulton has anybody to go to. May have to just let it ride out with no, and we will see. The coach for the Railroaders will come out.
That is the first walk in the ball game for Kalen on the mound. And looking at it on the other hand, it looks like we are going to see a pitching change. And it looks like, is that the third baseman that's coming over?
Yeah.
Third baseman just got handed the ball. So it looks like they're going to send Cannon Lewis to pitch. Possibly. We'll wait and see. But also, Fulton's only been walked 1 time in this ball game. So low walk game and a high hit game for both of these teams. A lot of pitching for contact. Number 17. That is Cannon Lewis. Looks like he's going to be the pitcher. So we'll take a timeout. And we're going to have runners at first and second with 2 outs. And Grant Snyder at the plate for Hoptown. Again, 7-6 is the score. A 1-run lead for Fulton here. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more Hopper baseball after this.
You can count ProLift to get you through the ups and downs of your garage door.
Hi, I'm Brandon Killebrew, owner of ProLift Garage Doors. Give us a call at 270-874-1110 for all of your garage door needs in Hopkinsville and surrounding communities. You can count on ProLift for quality services that include garage door repair, maintenance, and new door installation. So remember to call us, ProLift Garage Doors of Western Kentucky, at 270-874-1110. We offer garage door repair services you can count on, and we can't wait to serve you.
This is Hoptown Hoppers baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Seven to 6 is the score. The Railroaders leading the Hoptown Hoppers. And a new pitcher, Cannon Lewis, for the Railroaders. And looks like we're seeing a lot of fastballs from Lewis. like he's throwing it definitely harder than what we were seeing from Kalen. Hoppers trying to take the lead here. They have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Again, Railroaders still with the lead, 7-6.
No better time than right now.
I agree. Pitch there. Misses low. Excuse me, delayed strike call there. So a low strike. 0-1 the count. Grant Snyder again at the plate. And pitch there. This time it is too low. So 1 ball and 1 strike. So a 1-1 count. And stepping off the mound there.
It's a weird move there.
Everybody's hands are up in the dugout. They want a balk.
I don't know about that one.
Now what is the umpire saying? He's stepping over to the mound and talking to Lewis. What did he do?
A warning?
You don't give a warning for a balk, do you? I've never seen that.
Okay, clock violation.
So 2-1. So this guy confirming with us it was a violation. So now a ball added, 2 balls and 1 strike, and quickly now let's make it 3 balls and 1 strike after that. So it was a time clock violation because he didn't throw it over to second. He just kept the ball in his hand. A lot of time had passed by. 3-1. That is going to be a strike in the upper outside corner. So now a full count here again with 2 outs. Runners will go in this situation. Hypothetically, if Grant Snyder can get a hit here, this would maybe score 2 runs. The 3-2. Swung on and missed. So it'll be a strikeout. And that will conclude the 7th inning here for the Hoppers. They were able to get 3 hits. There was 1 error. There were 2 left on base. And there was 2 runs scored. Looking over at our scoreboard, brought to you by Car Connection of Hopkinsville, 7-6. It's a 1-run lead for the Railroaders. We'll have 8th inning baseball brought to you by Chick-fil-A after this.
Hi, this is Harrison Waxley from Bossier City, Louisiana. We would not have Hoppers Baseball without the following businesses. Please support our season sponsors: Huggard, Beard, and Giles Funeral Home, Olivet Baptist Church, All Clean and AKS Flooring, and Jones Brothers. Thank you, and go Hoppers.
Looking to transform your home? Welcome to AKS Flooring, your one-stop shop for all your home design needs. From stunning hardwood and luxurious carpets to stylish tiles and vinyl, we've got the perfect floor for every room. But that's not all. Our experts can help with custom countertops, beautiful backsplashes, and all your design essentials. AKS Flooring and Design Center, 2414 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville, or online at aksflooring.com. AKS Flooring, where your dream home begins.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
We are back here, a close one here at Tiger Field. Now in the top of the 8th, 7-6. The Fulton Railroaders lead the Hoptown Hoppers. And Drake DeFreitas is at the plate. First pitch is low and outside. So a 1-0 count. Of course, DeFreitas, he was in the middle of his at-bat in the last inning before Kalen was caught stealing. So we'll get a new at-bat here. And the first 2 pitches he sees are balls. That time it's low and inside. So a 2-0 count. And there's another one on a fastball outside. So make it 3 straight balls here in a 3-0 count. Jake Vitale on deck for Fulton. And that is going to be a strike called.
That 3-0 curse.
Yeah, a bit low there. Called strike. 3 balls and 1 strike now. That ball will be chopped and goes foul over near the dugout for the Hoppers. Full count now. And 3-2. That will be fouled hard over near right field. And a slider there misses. Ball 4. Lovelace did a good job of working a 3-0 to a 3-2, but that'll be a walk there. And Coach Benny is approaching the mound.
Yeah, I think we will see a pitching change.
And that we will.
Be number 29, John McGee, coming in to throw for the Hoppers.
So 7-6 here. Full Railroaders lead. They have a runner at first with no outs here in the top of the 8th. We'll allow Mr. McGee to get some warm-up pitches in. We'll take a timeout. We come back, we'll have more Hopper baseball after this.
Jenny Stewart Health. Experience makes the difference.
If bone or joint problems interfere with your quality of life, you can count on Jenny Stewart Orthopedics to get you back in motion. Our 4 outstanding surgeons share a passion for providing quality medical care and superior outcomes for their patients. Visit JennyStewartHealth.org to schedule an appointment.
Jenny Stewart Health. Experience makes the difference.
Hi, this is Harrison Waxley from Bossier City, Louisiana. We would not have Hoppers Baseball without the following businesses. Please support our season sponsors: Huggard, Beard and Giles Funeral Home, Olivet Baptist Church, All Clean and AKS Flooring, and Jones Brothers. Thank you, and go Hoppers.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Seven to 6. Welcome back again. John McGee is the pitcher right now for the Hoppers. He's just come in for Colton Lovelace. 7 to 6. Railroaders lead it. They have a runner at first with no outs. And a lefty here at the plate. That's Jake Vitale. And he had the solo homer. And that ball will be kind of chipped over near second. And it's out at second. But reaching first on a fielder's choice is Vitale. Last thing I expected from him was a ground ball. The way he's played, he got the double, the home run, and he's been out on 2 fly balls.
Yeah, not to mention those diving plays out there too. Yeah, he's had a good night here in Hoptown.
Sure. Reaches on fielder's choice there.
Definitely got to give credit where it's due.
Absolutely. So now 1 out and a runner at first. Low pitch there, that's ball 1. Cannon Lewis is at the plate. He's the new pitcher for Fulton. We saw him come in last inning. 1-0 count. That ball will be hit hard out near center. On the run, did he get it? No, he did not.
He did not.
So that'll be a double there for Cannon Lewis. On the run, Keebler tried to get there, and I saw him reach forward, and it's a little dark back there, so I didn't get to see if he really grabbed it, but then saw the ball behind him, and that is a double there for Lewis. His second double of the day. He's now 3 for 5. And now runners at second and third for Fulton with 1 out, and Andres Ibar, is at the plate.
Pop fly here or strikeout would be ideal.
First pitch, nice outside fastball, strike 1. 0-1 the count. And that ball will be fouled behind home plate, so make it 0-2 now. And that will be a ball hit out to center field as it's one of those winding line drives, and that's going to score a run. Ibar gets the base hit, and coming from third is Vitale. And going over to third is Lewis. So now some separation. A 2-run lead now for Fulton. 16 hits apiece for both of these teams.
Yeah, if you wanted to see some offense, tonight was the night to come out to Tiger Field.
And a bunt will be dropped, and it is actually going to go fair near third base. My goodness. I mean, you can't say luck, but you almost want to say luck on that one. That one just, popped up. I thought it was going to go foul, and it lands, and Buxton was waiting for it to go foul, so he didn't make a play on it, and then realized it wasn't going to and tried to pick it up. Another run scores off of that. Maldet on the bunt single. And scoring as the pitch is there for strike one to Crowley. Scoring is Lewis. So now 9-6 the score. Runners at first and second for Fulton with 1 out. Logan Crowley at the plate. Pitch there is low and in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike. Off-speed pitch there is in the dirt, so make it 2 balls and 1 strike. So a 2-1 count with 1 out. Again, big shout out to the sponsor, Jones Brothers, Trucking and Towing. That ball will be grounded over to short, and the force out's there at second, and the ball comes out of the glove there near first, but not too far away. Webb is able to pick it up. The bat break right there?
I'm not sure, but I did see the runner that went to second slid into Ethan Landis. And he's a little bit hurt.
Walking over near second. Seems like he'll be all right. But
Coach.
So out at second is Maldet. For the second out, reaching on fielder's choice is Crowley. And then Ibar is now at third. Runners at first and third with 2 outs. And yeah, Coach Benny, he's over here talking to the umpire that was near short. I'm thinking maybe that play you were talking about, or he kind of tripped him up. And after talking to the umpire, now Coach Benny's going to come and talk with Landis. Again, 9-6 the score. Jonathan Walsh is now at the plate for Fulton. 1 for 3 on the evening. Does have a double to his name on this game. Runners at first and third here for the Railroaders. First pitch swing, that ball is hit high, and it's going to go foul near the fence over by right field.
And, just looking to get out of this inning in any way.
Absolutely.
Come in and hopefully take back the lead.
Down by 3 now, the Hoppers. 9-6 Railroaders lead. And like you said, keep this lead at 3 with the runner here at third. 0-1 the count. And that ball will be hit in short center, and it lands. That ball, looking at it, I couldn't gauge it. I didn't know it was going to be hit that short. It had some height to it as well. So I thought maybe Keebler would have enough time, but it didn't really necessarily get that high. And a run scores off of that.
That ball was hard to see when it first went up.
So Jonathan Walsh gets a base hit.
Pinch hitter for the Railroaders.
And that ball will be grounded over to second. And the throw to first is there. That will be out number 3. So that's going to do it for the top of the 8th. Looking at our scoreboard, brought to you by Car Connection of Hopkinsville, 10-6. The Railroaders lead the Hoppers. We'll have more OVL baseball brought to you by Chick-fil-A after this timeout.
The Hoptown Hoppers and Sunflower make a great combination. The Hoppers provide excitement on the baseball field. Sunflower scores are their winning team of self-rising flour for baking biscuits and cakes. Self-rising cornmeal mix for great cornbread, plus sunflower grits. See the Hoppers home games and see the Sunflower Twins. Sunflower self-rising flour, sunflower self-rising cornmeal mix, plus sunflower grits at your grocers and on your table. Sunflower for mighty fine baking every time.
Southern States Petroleum has all of your fuel needs covered. Come see us at 5475 Canton Pike, just off Eagle Way Bypass in Hopkinsville. We feature a 24-hour pay-at-the-pumps fueling system, offer on-farm deliveries of fuels, and have propane gas for your home, business, and grilling needs. Be sure to stop by and check out how we can meet your home heating needs with our selection of fireplace systems, gas logs, and heaters. Remember, it's Southern States Petroleum on Canton Pike in Hopkinsville for all of your fuel needs.
This is Hoptown Hoppers baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com. This is Hoptown Hoppers baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
We are back here at Tiger Field. Again, the Hoptown Hoppers are hosting the Fulton Railroaders, and Hoptown's currently down in this one as 10-6 is the score. And 1-0 count. It's a 1-0 count after the first pitch. Swing and a miss there. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch there misses outside, so a 2-1 count. That ball will be fouled off. So now 2 balls and 2 strikes. So now a foul ball there. That'll keep it at 2-2. Two count here. And pitch there is a bit too high. So now a full count for the first batter here in the bottom of the 8th inning for the Hoppers. And you look at it, a possible potential situation, maybe in the bottom of the 9th, 4 runs would be hard to come by. Oh my, a hard foul ball there. Hits near the dugout.
I don't think it got anybody, but it was sure close, wasn't it?
I can't tell what it hit, but it hit something hard. And it looks like it hit the wall. I think that's what happened. That's what Scott's telling us. But full count here. And ball 4. Fastball low and outside. Webb reaches. What I was getting at is 4 runs in the bottom of the 9th would be hard to come by. Obviously not impossible, but if you can, I mean, why not take the lead here if you're Hoptown?
Yeah.
But at least want to maybe take away some runs here and chop away at this 4-run deficit. Ray Neftink in the ball game here. Pitch there goes high and inside. Ball 1. Tough night so far for Neftink. 0 for 4 in this one. Looking for his first hit. A 1-0 count after the first pitch. Again, Colby Webb is at first. There's a fastball outside. So now 1 ball and 1 strike. That's a foul ball going near behind home plate. So 1-2 the count. Again, no outs on the board. 10-6, Railroaders lead it. And that is going to be a ball 2 there. So now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nationals currently leading the Reds right now, 8-5 in the top of the ninth. Of course, MLB is back today after the All-Star break. A 2-2 count here. High and inside, make it ball 3. Back-to-back full counts here. The last time it was just Colby Webb. We saw him walk. What happens here?
Hopefully same thing. Or hit.
Ray Neftink. Ball 4. Back-to-back full count walks. That gives us runners at first and second here for Hoptown. Caden Buxton's now at the plate. He's 0 for 4 in this one as well. Just trying to get his first hit. Cardinals and Braves game was postponed this evening. And runners at first and second for the Hoppers. First pitch goes high and actually above the catcher there, so runners will advance to second and third.
This is exactly how we want it to go here.
Absolutely. The 1-0 count now to Buxton. Great chance here for the Hoppers to capitalize off this. One ball and 1 strike. Strike there. 1-1 count. And pitch there just misses. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike on the fastball. And 2 runners in scoring position here for the Hoppers. That's going to be a ball popped up. Going foul. And it'll be caught by the catcher. That is Logan Crowley making the play. So now 1 out on the board. Still the runners over at second and third. For a second there, the pitcher retreated. Owen was covering the home plate.
Yeah, I think Webb acted like he was going to go home there.
First pitch is going to be a ball on a check swing there by Dom Davis. Again, runners at second and third here for the Hoppers. There's another ball, a bit too low. So 2-0 now the count. And there is another pitch there. Once again, just misses. Looks like a couple of close misses here in these last couple of pitches from Lewis on the mound. 3-0 the count. A walk would load the bases here. And there's a strike. It's the upper outside corner. So now 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 count, again with the 1 out here. And that'll be a foul ball winding out near the bullpen over by right field. So now we've got our 3rd full count here in this inning. Both of the first 2 have been walks. Why not another one?
Yep,
or a hit.
exactly.
Yeah, that's either or. This time it's a strikeout as Dom Davis will swing and miss. So now 2 outs. And those runners over at second and third. And Landis, he has been consistent in this ball game. He's 3 for 4. He did have a grounder over to third, but he's done a great job of hitting in the gaps so far in this ball game. A chance here to possibly bring in a run. So you do not want to leave runners at second and third.
With no outs.
With no outs. Yeah, that was the situation. Now with 2, a 1-0 count after the first pitch. That ball's going to be hit high over near short center, and it's caught. So that is going to do it for the 8th inning. And looking over at what went down here in the bottom of the 8th, there were no hits, there were no errors, there were 2 left on base, and no runs scored. Take a timeout. As 10-6 is the score, looking at the U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard. We will have some more Hopper baseball brought to you by Chick-fil-A after this break.
Herb Hayes Furniture, always the best.
Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress is your one-stop shop for all your furniture needs. From cozy sofas and chairs to stylish dining sets and bedroom furniture, we offer a wide selection to suit any taste and budget. We're here to help you find the perfect piece to complete your space. Whether you're redecorating or furnishing a new space, come visit us at Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress, where you always get the best selection, the best furniture at the best price on the Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
Herb Hayes Furniture, always the best.
At Pennyrile Electric, empowering you is at the center of all we do. Pennyrile Electric's mission is not just to provide reliable service at competitive rates. It's also finding innovative ways to keep our members and employees safe, promote economic development, create a well-trained workforce, and to educate you to help you save on utility costs. Pennyrile Electric, enhancing your quality of life since 1937.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
And welcome back. A new pitcher on the mound for the Hoptown Hoppers. Another Clarksville native. Of course, we just saw Lovelace, and we also saw Canan.
That's all 3 of them.
Yeah, all 3 of the Clarksville guys seeing some time on the mound now is Mr. Cade Steiner, the Northwest High School alum. And
Also, we have a new player at third base in for Caden Buxton. That'll be number 15, Carson Tucker, at third. And that'll be, I believe, the only switch.
yeah, I believe so. Carson Tucker. 10-6. Again, is the score.
15, Carson Tucker.
Again, a 4-run lead here for the Railroaders.
And if you ever needed a 1-2-3 inning, this is the perfect time for it.
They're going to start off at the top of their lineup with Garrett Taylor here in the top of the 9th.
First pitch will be high, called ball 1.
And a lefty as well is Steiner. So a different look for the Railroaders here in the top of the 9th. There's a fastball called strike. So a 1-1 count. And that'll be a 2-1 count now. There's a pitch that misses outside, so now 3 balls and 1 strike. Looking summer league play, the Dallas Mavericks beat the Boston Celtics 101-90. Former Hoptown Tiger Jamarian Sharp was in the game for the Mavericks. Scored 2 points tonight. Been making his presence known in other ways. There, I saw a foul ball. But now advancing to first is Taylor.
Yeah, I'm not sure there. Oh, also a new catcher in. Looks like number 20.
That's the new player. I was waiting to see if we might see him. Barrett Brissett. Don't know any info on him as far as the school, but Barrett Brissett, our new player, is playing catcher right now for the Hoptown Hoppers. But at first here on pitcher's interference.
First pitch down the middle. Strike one.
0-1 count to Freitas. He's walked in his very last at bat. And that's going to be a ball hit high over near right field, and making the grab out in right field is Dom Davis. So now 1 out. And Jake Vitale is now at the plate. Lefty on lefty here. Vitale got the homer. He's been cold since then. Gone 0 for 2. Homer and a double in this game. 0-1 count on a lefty slider there by Steiner.
Good first pitch.
1 out and a runner at first for Fulton here. Again, they lead 10-6 in the top of the ninth. And that ball will be hit high out in left field. And backing up, making the grab there. That's Jacob Bly. So now 2 outs on the board. And Cannon Lewis is at the plate. He's pitching now for the Railroaders is Lewis. Pick-off attempt, throw over to first. Not there in time. Again, Garrett Taylor's there for Fulton. And 1 out, and we'll be in the bottom of the ninth. Hoppers trying to get here with the runner at first for Fulton. And Cannon Lewis, his first pitch. It'll be a throw over to second on a stolen base attempt. And the ball comes out of the glove there for Ethan Landis. So a stolen base for Garrett Taylor.
The throw had him beat.
2 outs and a runner at second now. That pitch was a ball, so a 1-0 count to Lewis. And low and outside there. That'll make it 2 balls and no strikes. So 2-0 count here with 2 outs. And that is going to be a ball hit out near left field. And it bounces deep in left field. A run's going to score.
That ball was destroyed.
And an RBI double. That's his 3rd double of the game for Cannon Lewis. And he gets an RBI as well. Eleven to 6 is now the score. And Andres Ibar is at the plate. We had a runner at second with 2 outs. Off-speed pitch. Again, as we mentioned, the Hoptown Hoppers will be playing the Fulton Railroaders again tomorrow. And an OVL playoff game and the play-in game. This is to get into that 4th spot to play against Madisonville on Monday. Fastball there, misses outside, so a 2-0 count to Ibar. That game we played at 6:30. We'll go in there at 6:15 p.m. And when Fulton makes their travel back home tonight, we hope they leave this hot hitting there when they come back for tomorrow, because Fulton's been playing some good baseball here on their offensive side. And I mean, honestly, you look at it, not accustomed to. I think when you look at the regular season series, Hoppers have won it over Fulton, and Fulton being, as far as the standings, last place in the league, but they showed up tonight. Of course,
Fulton.
Hopper's not out of it, but 11-6 lead here in the top of the ninth.
Fulton also this past week beat Paducah and
Beaten them twice.
Beat twice.
Recently,
Yeah, twice recently. Fulton kind of maybe hitting a stride here.
Ibar will walk and advance to first. And now Dom Maldette is at the plate for Fulton. Coming over from third base is Carson Tucker. He's going to talk with Steiner a bit. Again, 11-6 is the score. The Railroaders lead the Hoppers here in the top of the ninth. We have 2 outs on the board. Runners at first and second for the Railroaders. Ready to pitch here, Steiner. First pitch is going to go out towards right field.
What a dive there from Ethan Landis.
And they're going to send Lewis home. Looked like trying to pick up the ball there was the right fielder Davis, and he kind of struggled to. Now coaching, his trainers are going to come out. I think Landis is telling him to go away. He's fine.
I think it knocked the breath out of him.
Yeah.
And if you watch that one on the stream, or if you're watching on stream and saw that, Ethan Landis about had a Sports Center top 10 play there. He catch that ball. That's probably the best play we've seen all night.
With it, a run actually does score. And Ibar is now at second base. And again, Maldette just got the base hit. 12-6 is the score. 20 hits for the Railroaders. And to go with Hoptown Hoppers, they have 16. 36 combined hits. I'd be very curious to see what happens tomorrow night. If I had to guess, I'd say it's not going to be as high as 36, but what's the comparison going to be?
You'll probably see, I'd say, a pitcher's duel tomorrow night. I think we'll see
a win-or-go-home game, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. And more. You know, this game has been a little relaxed playing back Fulton again tomorrow night and being the last home game of the season. And Fulton has really shown up tonight. I hope they do not come as prepared tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. They're hitting well tonight, 20 hits. They're going to make their drive back to Fulton and come back here. Go ahead and leave that hot hitting out in Fulton.
Yeah.
You know, it's just leave it over there. But we'll see what happens tomorrow night, though. Hoppers, of course, they're hot hitting. That can stay. 16 hits. I know, talking a 16-hit game, you'd assume that's a win. The way it normally is. Hit by the pitch there is Logan Crowley. So now we'll have the bases loaded. Going over to second is Maldette. And at third is Ibar. Bases loaded now with 2 outs. Jonathan Walsh is now at the plate. Again, 12-6. The Railroaders lead it.
I think if we want to have a decent chance at coming back, we'll have to stop the bleeding here. I think no more runs need to score.
First pitch, inside, strike one.
That's Scott Colley's strike right there.
SCS. 0-1 after that first strike. Pitch there is high and away. So 1 ball and 1 strike now. Again, 2 outs on the board here at the top of the ninth. And there's another pitch. High and outside. So now 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 count. 2 outs. That will be a foul ball. going behind near home plate. So now 2s across the board. Waiting on the 2-2 pitch here with runners at first and third. And that is going to make it a full count after a pitch there is called ball. So full count, 2 outs, bases loaded. Runners are going to go on the pitch.
Hopefully strike 3.
High ball 4. As a walk there, Walsh will walk. Ibar will score. Going over to third is Maldette, and at second now is Crowley.
Going out to center field to be number 8, Reed Gongwer, a pitcher at PO. Wow.
John Keebler on the mound, if I'm hearing that correctly.
So they did send a pitch. They sent a position player to the mound, and
I think this is John's last game with the Hoppers.
Yep.
So pretty cool way to go out on the mound, and yeah, that's what we'll see. So
he'll only have 1 out to work with. So we get to see him for his last out here.
If he's an Ephus pitcher, does he have any? I don't know if he pitched back in high school.
I think
I feel like
I played against him in high school, and I did not. He didn't pitch against us, but I don't remember him pitching too much in high school.
Let's see what he has here on a warm-up. We'll take a quick 30-second break as he's warming up the arm here. Again, 12-6 is the score, and it'll be 13-6 is the score, and it'll be bases loaded after this.
Looking to transform your home? Welcome to AKS Flooring, your one-stop shop for all your home design needs. From stunning hardwood and luxurious carpets to stylish tiles and vinyl, we've got the perfect floor for every room. But that's not all. Our experts can help with custom countertops, beautiful backsplashes, and all your design essentials. AKS Flooring and Design Center, 2414 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville, or online at aksflooring.com. AKS Flooring, where your dream home begins.
The Hoptown Hoppers and Sunflower make a great combination. The Hoppers provide excitement on the baseball field. Sunflower scores are their winning team of self-rising flour for baking biscuits and cakes. Self-rising cornmeal mix for great cornbread, plus sunflower grits. See the Hoppers home games and see the Sunflower Twins. Sunflower self-rising flour, sunflower self-rising cornmeal mix, plus sunflower grits at your grocers and on your table. Sunflower, for mighty fine baking every time.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Welcome back here, and looks like Mr. John Keeler's got some tricks in his bag. He's kind of watching him warm up here. I feel like I saw maybe 3 pitches. Fastball, slider, and I think I saw a curveball as well. And he'll come into this ball game. Charlie Furbit's at the plate for Fulton. And there are 2 outs on the board. Bases loaded here. Runners at first and second and third. First pitch swing.
That's
That
what you
one
want.
High out in right field, and 1 pitch is all Keebler needed.
See him walking off the field. So he's bragging about that one probably to the other POs. No, he gives the pitchers some good jokes.
That's going to do it. And Hoppers, a hill to climb here in the bottom of the 9th is, we'll head there looking at the score 12-6. Fulton leads, looking at our U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard. Again, 12-6 is the score. We'll have bottom of the 9th inning baseball coming up after this break.
A career to the max awaits. Max Arnold & Sons bulk plant locations are looking to hire tank wagon drivers in Madisonville, Kentucky. Requires CDL, Class B and hazardous materials endorsement, home daily, along with health insurance, paid time off, dental, vision, 401k matching, life insurance, referral program, and tuition reimbursement. Starting salary is $40,000, a year based with overtime, above 40 hours being paid time and time half. Learn more at careerstothemax.net.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Ask Raymond Nelson Insurance, 3205 Lafayette Road in Hopkinsville, if auto owners make sense for you. This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball presented by Chick-fil-A on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
And welcome back here. 12-6 is the score, and the Fulton Railroaders currently lead the Hoptown Hoppers. And in here for Hadley Smith is Barrett Brissett. So we'll get to see Brissett bat for the first time here at Tiger Field.
Only his second at bat all season. Saw his first one last night in Paducah, and this is his second one.
A righty batter.
First pitch on the outside part of the plate called strike one.
High and inside, moving out of the way there was Brissett. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a high one swung on and missed. So now 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Hoppers need 6 runs to extend it. 7 will win the ball game here in the bottom of the ninth. Pitch there. Bounces around near home plate. Wild one there. That's going to, even the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And last regular season game here at Tiger Field tonight. But a quick turnaround to the playoffs tomorrow night at 6:30. 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's a ball fouled, winds out near right field. And now a 2-2 count. And that's going to be a ball hit high out in right field. Right fielder doesn't move too much and makes the grab there for out number 1. So now 1 out, and Jacob Bly is at the plate. Bly 3 for 4 in this ball game. In his last 3 at bats, he's gotten the hits. 1-0 count. And pitch there. That'll be a 2-0 count. Foul ball. That one will go near home plate. So now 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, 1 out on the board here in the bottom of the ninth. Pitch there is high and away. So now 3 balls and 1 strike to Bly. And ball 4. Misses outside there at that pitch. So Bly will walk. John Keebler at the plate. Sounds funny hearing it come from the speakers. Pitcher number 2, John Keebler. That's what we just saw. And
Keebler's last at bat as a hopper, right?
Yep. Unless this is a crazy ball game. You never know.
Yeah, you're right. So I think it's only proper fashion being here 2 years, Keebler and all. Might as well go out on a home run, you know. Put one out there over the tow truck in left field.
He's done it this season. Maybe don't take out the window. Could you imagine?
That would be a heck of a
It's
shot.
parked out there. A 1-0 count. Runner is going to second. The throw is not there. And actually it was way off. Almost hit Bly on the run. So stolen base there.
Was a
Pitch
ball.
was also a ball. So a 2-0 count. Two balls and no strikes. A runner at second here for Hoptown. And pitch there.
Called strike,
Yeah,
one.
called strike around the waist there. 2 balls and 1 strike here. And pitch there misses. So now a 3-1 count. Again, 1 out and a runner at second here for Hoptown. They're down 12-6 here in the bottom of the ninth. And ball 4. Keebler will walk. Back-to-back walks here. So now runners at first and second. And Grant Snyder's at the plate. Snyder is 2 for 5 in this one. And 2 singles in the ball game. First pitch is going to be called strike. So an 0-1 count. And that will be a ball chipped out near center field for a base hit. So now we've got bases loaded. And Hopper's trying to make a run here. 1 out on the board.
Smith.
12-6 is the score. Bases loaded again. First pitch called strike. Colby Webb's at the plate for Hoptown. He's 2 for 4 in this ball game. And that will be a ball hit high. Out in second. And it's caught there.
By DeFreitas for the second out.
And now up to bat is Braden Eftink for the Hoppers. 2 outs on the board. Eftink looking for his first hit in the ball game. Down to 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth. Hoppers need it, or we'll see the end of the ball game. Eftink tying his shoes here. Kind of a delay from Eftink coming out of the dugout. It took him a minute to get out there, and now tying his shoes.
I think he probably thought there was going to be a pinch hitter for him and took his stuff off and then had to throw it back on when there wasn't a pinch hitter. But, I mean, not sure why.
Yeah, well, they got to lock back in now, because if that's true, he wasn't prepared to step to the plate. Now he's going to see if he can lock in here. Bases loaded with 2 outs. First pitch down the middle, strike 1. So an 0-1 count. Swing and a miss. So now an 0-2 count. 0-2 pitch inside. Ball one. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. One, two.
Almost hit at
inside and near the ankles there.
Did you see that pitch though?
Yeah, that's a
that thing,
crazy drop on it.
That may be the biggest break we've seen. That was a lot of movement.
Count. 2's across the board, and F-Tink will swing and miss there. And that's your ball game. As again, the final score 12-6, and here in the bottom of the 9th, there was 1 hit. There were no errors. There were 3 left on base, and no runs scored. Looking at our final score, 12-6. And as far as our United Southern Bank player of the game, we'll kick it to Cole for our Hoptown Hoppers broadcast.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Jamar. And thanks for everyone listening to the last regular season game of the night. And your United Southern Bank player of the game was number...
Excuse us, it was number 28, Hadley
28,
Smith.
Hadley Smith. He had 5 at-bats, 1 run, 2 hits, 4 RBIs, 1 walk, and no strikeouts. So a heck of a night for Hadley Smith. He was our United Southern Bank player of the game. Thank you all for listening on YouTube or the radio, and we will be back in Hoptown tomorrow night for the playoff game. Everyone show up here in Hoptown, and thanks again. Have a good night.
As again, that will conclude the Hoptown Hoppers broadcast.